Map to Grow Presence: 8 Bad Habits That Destroy Your Confidence. Before starting the video, if you are new here, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Have you ever felt like you're not good enough? Like you can't do anything right? If you have, then you're not alone. A lot of people deal with low self-esteem and a lack of confidence. But what most people don't realize is that there are certain habits that they may be doing that are contributing to their low confidence. In this video, we will explore 8 bad habits that destroy your confidence. From negative self-talk to comparison and more, watch on to learn more about what could holding you back from being your best self. 1. Procrastination. We all know the feeling of putting off something we don't want to do. Maybe it's a work project, or cleaning the house, or even going to the gym. Whatever it is, procrastination can sabotage your plans and make you feel bad about yourself. When you put off something, it's easy to start beating yourself up. You might tell yourself that you're lazy or stupid, or that you just don't have what it takes to get the job done. This can be a destructive spiral that leaves you feeling worse and worse about yourself. The next time you find yourself procrastinating, try to be gentle with yourself. Remind yourself that everyone experiences this sometimes and that it doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. Then, make a plan to get started on the task at hand, even if it's just taking a small step. Finally, give yourself a pat on the back for making progress, no matter how small. 2. Perfectionism. We all want to be perfect. We want to have the perfect body, the perfect job, the perfect relationship. But unfortunately, perfectionism can be a major destroyer of confidence. Perfectionism is the belief that we must always strive for perfection in everything we do. If we make a mistake, or if something falls short of our expectations, we berate ourselves harshly. We believe that we are not good enough and that we will never be good enough. This perfectionism can lead to all sorts of problems, including anxiety, depression, and even eating disorders. It can also make us afraid to take risks or to try new things. We become so focused on avoiding mistakes that we miss out on opportunities for growth and joy. If you find yourself being a perfectionist, try to cut yourself some slack. Give yourself permission to make mistakes and to be imperfect. Remember that no one is perfect and that everyone makes mistakes. Focus on your positive qualities and accomplishments and accept yourself as you are. 3. People-pleasing. People-pleasing is a bad habit that can destroy your confidence. When you focus on making everyone else happy, you forget about your own needs and wants. This can lead to resentment and self-doubt. To break this habit, start by setting boundaries with others. Communicate your needs and expectations clearly. Don't be afraid to say no to things that don't serve you. Focus on your own happiness and don't put so much emphasis on what others think of you. 4. Self-doubt. If you're plagued by self-doubt, you're not alone. Many people struggle with feelings of inadequacy and uncertainty, but if you want to achieve your goals and build confidence, you need to overcome self-doubt. 5. Negative self-talk. If you're constantly putting yourself down, it's no wonder you don't have any confidence. Every time you make a mistake, you tell yourself that you're stupid or unworthy, which chips away at your self-esteem. If you want to be more confident, you need to learn to be kinder to yourself. When you make a mistake, instead of beating yourself up, try to learn from it and move on. 6. Not setting boundaries. One of the worst things you can do if you want to maintain your confidence is to not set any boundaries. Whether it's with your time, your energy, or your emotions, if you don't know how to say no and set boundaries, you will quickly find yourself feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. And when you're feeling overwhelmed and exhausted, it's very difficult to feel confident. So, if you want to keep your confidence up, learn to set some limits. 7. Not saying. Saying yes to everything might seem like a good way to please everyone, but it can actually be detrimental to your confidence. When you say yes to everything, you spread yourself too thin and end up not being able to do anything well. This can leave you feeling overwhelmed and stressed, which will damage your confidence. It's important to learn to say no sometimes so that you can focus on the things that are really important to you. 8. Taking on too much. When you try to take on too much, you end up biting off more than you can chew and ultimately feeling overwhelmed. This can lead to feelings of anxiety and inadequacy, which can destroy your confidence. It's important to know your limits and stick to what you can handle. Be realistic about what you can accomplish in a given day or week, and don't try to take on more than that. Remember that it's okay to ask for help when you're feeling overwhelmed. There's no shame in admitting that you need a little assistance. If you find yourself constantly taking on more than you can handle, it may be time to reevaluate your priorities and figure out what's truly important to you. Once you've done that, you can start saying no to the things that aren't as important, which will free up your time and energy for the things that matter most to you. If you found this video interesting, please like and don't forget to subscribe Map to Grow for more videos.